Hello and welcome back to Chasing the Target. It all comes down to this: the IPL Finals 2023, Gujarat Titans versus the Chennai Super Kings in Ahmedabad. It's going to be a great match. It wasn't the two teams that I wanted in the finals, but they're the two best teams, the most deserved teams right now in the tournament. Gujarat, coming back strong after losing to Chennai in qualifier one. They beat Mumbai convincingly, and it was that man Shubman Gill standing up and playing a blinder of an innings again, and making sure that his team reaches another final. The game is in Ahmedabad this time around. That is the difference between qualifier one and the finals. The game will be in Ahmedabad. It's in Gujarat. I still feel there'll be a lot of Chennai fans, but there will be home support for Gujarat as well. So it should be a very, very good contest. If you see, Gujarat bowling wise have been really sorted. They're looking like one of the best bowling lineups in the tournament, the best bowling lineup in the tournament. Their batting hasn't clicked as a unit, but someone or the other has contributed, whether that's a Shubman Gill on most occasions, sometimes Tivati and the end, Rashid Khan, Vijay Shankar. These guys have contributed in bits and pieces, but it has relied more on Shubman Gill. If you see, for Chennai Super Kings, it's a bit the opposite. Their batting has clicked as a unit. The top two have done really well. Middle order, Moin Ali coming in, whether Jadeja is coming, Shivam Dubey has done so well as well. They've clicked. And then with the bowling, sometimes, Spati Rana bowling that maiden over, or it's Tikshana picking up wickets. They've chipped in a bit more. So I would say it's Gujarat's bowling versus Chennai's batting. And it should be a really, really good game for MS Dhoni. I think it's his 11th final. Bro, this guy knows the IPL back of his hand. He is the master, and Hardik Pandya is the apprentice. Hardik Pandya is trying to, implement that Dhoni kind of style in terms of captaining, making it more comfortable for everybody, talking to all his players, and allowing the players to express themselves. It's more, more of a unit. There's an emotional bonding as well. Ibrahim Bhai Singh, WWE Night of Champions just started. Yes, I got a call from my brother. He is at the stadium. He was on the way when he called me, so he is going there and he is going to be watching that. If there's any live updates, I'll share with you guys on the stream if he sends me any photos or videos. But yes, he is at the WWE Night of Champions. It's in Jeddah, which is the city that I was born in. So that's always good. But yes, Chennai Super Kings versus the Gujarat Titans. It's going to be a mouth-watering contest. If I'm looking at, both opening pairs have done well. If you see, I think the stronger one is Conway and Gaikwad. They've done a bit better. They've been exceptional this season. Conway, there were a bit of doubts when he was picked in the auction, but he's shown he's a great player of spin. He's a great player of fast bowling in the power play. He can utilize it, make sure that the scoring rate is high, and he has a fantastic partner in Gaikwad. Gaikwad hasn't had the seasons like he did a couple of years ago, but still, like, he is scoring runs, and he's making sure that they get off to a flyer. And yeah, it's been they're setting the foundation, both the openers. Then you got Shivam Dubey coming in. I think he's done really well. We mentioned this before, that someone like a Shivam Dubey, MS Dhoni knows how to utilize these kind of players. Utility, they can bowl a bit, bat a bit, give them that freedom, let them play with less pressure. And you see his performances now as compared to when he was in RCB. There's Zameen Asman ka farak hai for Shivam Dubey, the way he has performed. Ajinkya Rahane 2.0 थोड़ा सा taper down हो गया, लेकिन अगर आप देखें, this season has been a blinder for him. Like, some of the contributions that he's done, incredible. Again, you have to credit the management and MS Dhoni, but Rahane himself has worked on his game, and he looks like a completely different player. And look, it's experience. If you go into this kind of final, yes, Gujarat have won the title last year, but Chennai have been there, done that so many times. And I think for MS Dhoni, they will be even more eager to win this. I saw Deepak Chahar was saying in one interview that he tells the other players that, listen, if we win, we get this much of money, we get this, we get that. He's trying to motivate his players. Everyone is going for that win. They need MS Dhoni to get one more title before he retires. I think this might be his last last tournament. So yeah, GT for the win. MJ saying thank you for joining. Make sure you like and subscribe. They're starting the show. Seth Rollins versus AJ Styles for the new World Heavyweight Championship. Yeah, that's a big fight as well. You were saying that it was a new title, so let's see what happens over there. And then also like wanted to mention about the bowlers, Pati Rana, the way he has emerged. He's 20 years old. The way he has been bowling this season is incredible. Nerves of steel. There was a game I think against Punjab where they lost, and Dhoni at that time said this guy is going to go far. Like he is going to be my death bowler. And also last year itself, Dhoni said that next year I do have Pati Rana, and Pati Rana has been outstanding. The Yorkers he's bowled, the variations. He comes in the latter half of the innings and makes sure that he keeps things quiet, picks up wickets, and he's one of the reasons why Chennai have come this far, because their bowling has been an issue. If you see the initial games as well, where they were losing a bit, डेथ ओवर्स का मसला हो रहा था अपना, क्या बोलते, सो देश पांडे was a bit erratic, Deepak Chahar was getting injured, and they were struggling for bowlers. They were struggling especially for fast bowlers, but Pati Rana held his hand up. He came in, he won games for them, he held his line in length, and kept us calm. It was incredible death bowling from this man. Please know Hardik, and for tomorrow I want to see Miller at 4. I mean, you probably see Hardik at 3 or 4, but they might just go with the same batting order as last time. Sai Sudarshan at 3, Hardik at 4, and Miller at 5. I don't think they'll they'll want to tinker too much with that. And yeah, just also for Chennai, what's his name, Tikshana, he's done brilliant as well. Chennai's have had a lot of spinners in the past. There was been Ashwin, Jadeja is still there, but the way Tikshana has bowled, sometimes in the power play, sometimes in the middle overs, he's been Dhoni's guy for wickets, and he's bowled with a proper control. And he's been a mystery spinner. It's not been easy to pick him. It's gone under the radar a bit. Zabardast bowling. And then you have your core players. You have your Ravindra Jadeja. You have Dhoni himself. You've got Apna Gaikwad and Moeen Ali. These guys are utility players. They're guys who can step up on the big occasions and make sure that they can help their team cross the line. And this is where Chennai probably have the edge tomorrow. It is the experience. Unko pata hai ki bhai कैसा क्रॉस करना पड़ता लाइन, चैंपियनशिप्स कैसा जीतते, क्रूशियल situations में how do you hold your nerve and make sure that you lift the trophy, and that is where I'm giving Chennai that. Hello Mustafa bhai, hello Vinesh bhai, last day of IPL tomorrow. Yeah, it is a bit sad. Everyday cricket, we're used to it. आज थोड़ा मेरे को समझ में नहीं आया क्या करना है, but I mean I was busy with work and stuff, but it's gonna be a bit sad, last day of IPL. We should enjoy the final. I know for me it's not two teams that I personally enjoy watching, but I'm still going to enjoy the final. There's a lot of good cricketers involved, and it's going to be a very, very good contest. Some key battles over there. So contest to acha rehne wala hai. If I talk about Gujarat, man, Gujarat have been sensational. They have improved than last year. And last year, you would ask me how have they improved? They won last year. They still haven't won this year, but the way they played as a unit, they've dominated games more, and the games that they lost because of some individual brilliance, or they just threw it away or something like that. So mere hisab se this season they're a much more improved team. Bowling to bahut tagdi hogi. Josh Little, what a guy, man. He went out in between, but whenever he has played, he has created an impact. He's made sure that he's picked up wickets for Hardik Pandya. He's held one end up, and he's been absolutely outstanding. Noor Ahmed, no one would have thought. Him and Rashid. Everyone was saying who's going to be the second spinner. They only have Rashid, maybe Sai Kishore, or I don't know who else. थोड़ा सा मसला होगा गुजरात को, because उनके पास second spinner नहीं है, but Mr. Noor Ahmed stepped up to the plate, and him and Rashid's combination has been absolutely deadly. They've picked up wickets, they've strangled teams in the middle overs and made sure that Gujarat have won games. So hats off to him as well. It's these players who have come and made an impact, but that we didn't really expect, and it's made Gujarat a stronger team. Mohit Sharma out of nowhere is another player. He's picking up 5 wickets. He's picking up 4 wickets. He's bowling death overs, giving away 4-5 runs. And remember, you go back to that game against Lucknow where they defended 130. Mohit Sharma played a vital role. He orchestrated that defense, and made sure that they defended that low total. And I'm sure, again, he'll be up for it, in this final. So it's these kind of players who came in and have helped out the likes of Hardik Pandya, who has had the best of seasons with bat and ball, but as a captain, he's done a fine job. He's rotated his bowlers really well. He's backed his batsmen. Shubman Gill, man. I don't know what to say about him. He's been absolutely incredible. 800 plus runs. What a season to remember for him. He's carried their batting. Yes, you can say that sometimes they're over dependent on him, and if he doesn't score, they might lose. But I don't see it that way. I think, like, he's been spectacular, and there have been games where he hasn't performed, but someone's bailed them out in the middle order. Vijay Shankar also at times has contributed. Rashid has contributed with the bat as well. Saha in one game, I remember he hit 60, 70. So they've had very, very good contributions for other guys. But Shubman Gill, yeah, he's been outstanding. And when you have an opening batsman like that who is scoring 100 after 100, it makes your life easier. It sets the platform for your team. And when you have a good bowling attack like Gujarat do, one of the best in the tournament, then it takes the pressure off. And you need runs on the board. Like, no matter how good your bowling is, you do need runs on the board. And Shubman Gill is delivering that. His shots have been absolutely sensational. It's been a wonderful year for him in every format and any for international and club level. He's been incredible, and he is the star right now. I think the baton is slowly going to pass. You'll see him aage jaake. ठीक है, he will struggle at times, but he is India's future. His short arm jab, like I mentioned, was outstanding, and just his shots, man, pure timing, pure class, sheer class, and yeah, incredible to watch. Will Shankar bat? I think four. I think they should go with the similar kind of batting lineup. Maybe Hardik four, Miller five, Shankar six. I don't know. Because what's his name? Sai Sudarshan at three. Shankar was batting at three, but I think Sai Sudarshan at three is a decent shout. But maybe they put Shankar at three and don't play Sai Sudarshan. That could be an option. Jaiswal's fastest 50 or Rinku's 5 6s. Which one was more memorable? For me, it has to be. Thank you, MJ, for the question. But for me, it has to be Rinku's 5 6s because I haven't seen anything like that. You need 30 runs or 28 runs to win or whatever in the last over. Or आपको पांच छक्के होना उन्हें पांच मार दिया भाई. Like, I have not seen that. Like, I've never seen that. I've seen very fast 50s. Yuvraj ka it comes into mind. AB de Villiers ka comes to mind. But winning the match by hitting 5 6s in a row, I've never seen anything like that. That has to be the most memorable moment for me in the season. If I look at it as a neutral, भाई वैसे तो मैं कभी ये देखा नहीं. पांच पांच छक्के ऐसा मारना, तो मेरे हिसाब से भाई the Rinku Singh 5 6s is the most memorable moment of the season. Boring feeling हो रहा है भाई. हाँ, I know, that's why cricket need to follow football way of playing league. Yeah, I know what you're saying, but we will have some cricket action very shortly after the IPL. India will be in England. There's a WTC final to look forward to. In England, we know the cricket is beautiful to watch. Like the conditions are nice. If it doesn't rain, the grounds are spectacular, and it'll be a good contest. I think India versus Australia. So we have that to look forward to, and the build-up is also a lot of fun. I know we love watching games, and day in day out, that's what we've been doing for the last 2 months. It's been a great 2 months. It's been hectic. It's been busy. Cricket तो हम बहुत enjoy करते हैं, रोज देखते हैं भाई. But also we enjoy build up, and there is a WTC to look forward to, so we will build up to that. Gill versus Ruturaj, who will make more runs? That's a very, very good question. I think the answer to this is whoever bats first. You could say Shubman Gill because he's in better form and everything, and he's also chasing, scoring hundreds. But maybe tomorrow it'll be whoever bats first, I think. And batting first might be the way to go tomorrow. Put runs on the board, put pressure on the opposition. And yeah, it's going to be a good battle, Gill versus Ruturaj, because Ruturaj also has a potential to come into the Indian team. These guys might eventually open for India together. We don't know. It's still, time will tell. But yeah, I think two talented batters. Ruturaj has been consistent in the last few years in the IPL. This year hasn't been like spectacular, but he's done a really good job as well. And with Conway, he's built partnerships and made sure he has, helped Chennai get off to a good start. And Gill, though, has been sensational. Tomorrow, again, okay, if you really want me to answer the question, I would say Shubman Gill. He's playing in Ahmedabad. His average is 80 over there, 80 plus. He just scored 100. He's coming off 100, so Shubman Gill. But yeah, in cricket is a funny game. It's a great leveler. We saw that with Akash Madwal, 5 wickets, 5 runs one day. The next day, his economy is like 13, 14. So we don't know what's going to happen. It could happen with the best of the best. It could happen with the most talented Shubman Gill as well. Only time will tell, and we will find that out tomorrow. And look, the wicket so far in Ahmedabad has played really well. It's been high scoring. There have been a lot of sixes, and that's what it might just favor Gujarat a bit more. Whereas Chennai, like for Chennai, I think like if they don't get that much spin off, if it's not slow and low, the spinners might struggle a bit. Whereas Gujarat spinners are a bit quicker through the air. They can beat the batsmen like that as well. And I just feel they're a bit more skillful on various kind of pitches. But if it's slow and low, then the Chennai bowlers will come into play. Jadeja, Tikshana, Moin Ali, these guys will come and completely smash it. Ashish is in the house. Thank you so much for joining. Liverpool or Arsenal winning the league or CSK winning the league, which one will hurt you less? I think CSK winning the league will hurt me less. I'll be very honest with that. I just don't really like them. I'm bored of CSK. I've never really enjoyed watching them. Gujarat will hurt also if they win, but like not as much as Liverpool or Arsenal. I think, but like if you're going to see it from a cricketing point of view, at the end of the day, it's two best teams in the final. It's going to be a good contest, and we've seen some individual brilliance from both sides. We've seen some good team performances from both sides. They've been consistent throughout the tournament. They're 1 and 2 in the league as well. Yes, you can say Chennai just got to second place, but still, like they've been the top two teams. Both of these guys, they've dominated, throughout the tournament, and I think it should be a very good contest heading into tomorrow. The capacity over there is like 120, 130,000, so it should be a packed crowd. I'm interested to see what what the fan split is. Some people are saying it'll be 70-30 Gujarat. Some people are saying it's going to be 70-30 Chennai. We will definitely get to see a lot of Chennai fans, and it's MS Dhoni, man. MS Dhoni's last game. I know there's a lot of MS Dhoni fans. Faz is one of the biggest ones I know, and this might be the last opportunity for us to see him. It's not confirmed. There's no confirmed news in this. We don't know what MS Dhoni does, but from what I've seen this season, he's batting two overs. Yes, he is captaining the side, but he's batting a couple of overs. His knee is stitched up. Like he has what do you call it, some injuries going on. I don't think he's going to play another season, in my opinion. I'm going with the mindset tomorrow. This is the last time I'm going to see MS Dhoni on the field. I could be completely wrong, but mere hisab se we should enjoy the moment tomorrow, whatever it is. MS Dhoni has been a great leader, probably the best T20 captain of our generation, or of all time, the best T20 captain that we've seen. Yes, he's only won one T20 World Cup for India, but that was the first one, and he changed Indian cricket from there. And he's got them consistently into semi-finals, finals. You see the IPL, he's done brilliantly for Chennai. So he's one of the best captains out there. Especially in the shortest format, 50 overs. There is competition, test matches. I don't think he's up there in terms of captaincy, but T20, man, especially at IPL, तो आप बोल सकते हैं easily कि he's the greatest captain. And yes, he has Rohit Sharma for competition, but he can well change that tomorrow. WTC 11 क्या होगा अकॉर्डिंग टू यू? अभी मेरे को थोड़ा सा और रिसर्च करना पड़ेगा, देखना पड़ेगा कौन फिट है कौन नहीं फिट है, मगर आई थिंक मेरे हिसाब से शुभमन गिल, रोहित शर्मा, विराट कोहली, ये तीन तो खेलेंगे. रहाणे भी खेल लेंगे. कीपर का थोड़ा सा डाइसी दिख रहा अभी. आई एम नॉट श्योर ईशान किशन का क्या इंजरी है. इट लुक लाइक भरत वुड, आई थॉट आई वुड गो विद भरत in my team, but it just looks like the way Ishan Kishan has entered the team, he might be somebody who will keep in the WTC because they want that extra batting, and he has that bond with Rohit Sharma. It's not just the bond. I just feel that they want an attacking batsman. They want someone similar to Rishabh Pant, so they might go Ishan Kishan, but it'll be a risk either way. फिर bowlers आपके पास शमी सिराज, आप third bowler कौन होगा? Most likely Thakur if he's fit. If he's not fit, then you do have other players. Nutcut is there, Umesh Yadav, उनके भी injuries के issues है. तो we will have a better idea in a week. At least next week we'll have a better idea when the team does fly. Most of the team, Virat Kohli is already there and he's preparing, but we'll get more people over. We'll get more people over there, and then we'll understand the situation, injuries and everything. I would like to see who will get the Catch of the Season award. Yeah, it could be Rashid, man, for that catch that he took, that sliding catch in that day game. I think it was against Lucknow. That was a really good catch as well, but I don't know. Your favorite tomorrow, CSK or GT? I'll be honest, I think GT. Yes, I know right now, just the fields is CSK, is Chennai, MS Dhoni, last game. Chennai Super Kings, historic club. They know how to get over the line. They've done it multiple times. MS Dhoni is the leader. He knows how to win championships. He understands every single situation. He's very calm under pressure. There's going to be a huge crowd there, and he will probably handle nerves better than Hardik Pandya. But Hardik Pandya is playing in front of his home crowd. He is also the defending champion. Gujarat Titans have won last year. They have some great individuals. They're bowling unit is outstanding as well. And yeah, and a home crowd, if their players do click, I think Gujarat probably for me is the favorite to win slightly. But yes, it could go. Of course, it could go either way. You can't count out Chennai till the last ball. It's a last game tomorrow. It's going to be a close match. I super over. I see this every single time, and I'm now I feel it more than ever. We haven't seen a super over this season. We have to see it tomorrow. But yeah, it's going to be a very, very good contest. Some of the key battles, like if we look at it, Shami versus the top order, Conway and Gaikwad, the openers, that would be a very good battle. Shami has been really good in the power play. Yes, sometimes he has got hit, but he has picked up wickets. He's broken the back of oppositions. He's made sure they've got a wicket early, Gujarat, and then they apply the pressure. Then the spinners come in and becomes even more tougher for the opposition teams. And that is going to be a key battle. If Conway and Gaikwad get off to a flyer, that puts Chennai in control as well. It gives them because they do bat deep, it gives them that confidence that भाई रन बन गए पावर प्ले के, फिर अब आके मिडिल ऑर्डर आके संभाल सकती हैं. आपके पास राइडू है, राइडू है, मोइन अली है, अपना रहाने है, शिवम दुबे, जडेजा, धोनी. You bat very, very deep. तो उस हिसाब से I think that would be a very key battle, Shami versus the openers. Also, Hardik Pandya versus Shivam Dube, I'm looking at that as a battle. I don't know if Shivam Dube is going to bowl, but these two are hard hitters of the ball. Hardik has not had the best of seasons. Like Shivam Dube has actually had a good season. Now, they both bat in that middle order. They play at 3-4-ish, and they will have a crucial role tomorrow to play, mere hisab se, because it takes the pressure off the opening pairs. Both teams are very reliant on the opening pairs. So someone in the middle order comes in, scores those runs, takes that pressure off, and is basically that main guy in that innings to take that innings forward after the start. I think GT will win and will take over the torch from CSK. GT will become a team to beat and team who will always be in the finals, just like CSK, just predicting based on the brand of cricket they play. Yeah, I think it could be a possibility, not counting that out. It's hard to predict still. Like, I feel that, they're both really good teams. But yeah, with GT, I think they will be a team to beat. But I think aage jaake, especially if there's more teams, even now with 10 teams, it might not be as easy to be consistent every season. Gujarat have shown it in the last 2 years, last year and this year. But अब आगे जाके to be consistent with 10 teams, with the auction coming in, players moving different teams, I don't know if it's going to be if we're going to be able to see that. But yes, Gujarat are on the right path right now. They've won one championship, they're in the finals of the other, so they're on that, and that's why you're probably saying this, because it looks like it right now as of now. But things can change. I think the experience of CSK is the sole reason why we should back them to win tomorrow. I mean, that's a very good shout, and MS Dhoni is also one of the main reasons you should back them to win tomorrow. But Gujarat, it's not like they're playing their first final, and that's the key thing. They played in a final in this ground last year. Same situation. They're playing a tougher team. Probably they're playing a team more experienced, but they've been there, done that, and they do have players, world-class players, who will be a bit less nervous, I think, because they've done it last year. That you could say Rashid Khan, you could say that about Hardik Pandya, could say that even about Shubman Gill. They're much more confident this year after winning that title, and so you don't count them out. But yes, I think it will be a tough game for them because they're up against a very experienced side. Someone like a Jadeja, he could have a huge impact in this game. We've seen what he's done in the past for Chennai, for India as well, and they have plenty of experience. Ajinkya Rahane's experience could be crucial tomorrow. Ambati Raidu's experience could be crucial tomorrow, and that's where it's going to be. And speaking of experience, I also want to see how Pati Rana will handle himself tomorrow. I think the key is that he has MS Dhoni behind him, so he will be confident. But as a youngster, 20 years old, playing his first final in front of 100,000, and he's been a key bowler. उस पे बहुत rely करे उन लोगों ने. आरा 10 over के बाद आके crucial overs jab the batsman is looking to khali attack you and smash you out of the park, he's come in and bowled magnificently well. But there will be a different type of pressure for him. It's going to be a different challenge for Pati Rana tomorrow. And if Shubman Gill is set, for example, and he starts going after him, what is plan B? How does he take that wicket of Shubman Gill? How does he take that wicket of Hardik Pandya? If Rashid Khan is going after him, how does he keep him quiet in the death, in a pressure situation, in a final? That will be the key. Yes, he did brilliantly against the same opposition in the knockout and qualifier, in the qualifier one, sorry. But a final away from home in Gujarat, 120, 130, there might be some pressure. So I'm looking forward to see how he does that. I think GT will choke and chase if Gill gets out cheaply, and that could be a possibility. They have relied on Gill. He has laid the platform from them. He scored three big hundreds. He scored a 90 odd, and that is the worry. But like the way Gujarat bat, it's not like they don't bat deep either, right? The games that they lost, also they've taken it at the end. Rashid hit that 80 of 30 against Mumbai Indians. Maybe like a blinder like that can win you a final, right? So that's the thing with Gujarat, and we haven't seen a Tiwatia special as such so far, I think, this season. So wo bhi hai, he's also there. They do have match winners in pressure situations. I remember Tiwatia had like three sixes, I think, but they lost that game this season. But yeah, they have that ability, that individual ability, that die attitude. Ki bhai, even if we're losing, even if our top order is gone, somebody will come and hit, and that's the thing. Why don't we see Netherlands or Scotland tour of India or any other small team? That's a very good question. I think if they do tour India, it becomes it helps these kind of associate teams. But it's all about broadcast. It's broadcast rights, interest, popularity, and all that. And the way India are playing their cricket, they have a 2-month IPL window, so that those 2 months is blocked. Then they have to play the World Test Championship. You've got ICC tournaments, and then you have bilaterals against the top 10 teams, which will bring more revenue in, right? And yeah, so maybe unfortunately that's why. But it was good to see them tour Ireland last year. Like they played a few games before they went to England, or while they were in England, they went to Ireland. So it's good to see that, and hopefully we see some more of that in the future. Pratina Bhai is saying I'd be interested to see how the batting order of GT reacts if Gill and Sudarshan depart early. Yes, of course, and that's where Hardik Pandya will have to step up. Captain, his talented batsman, he hasn't scored the runs yet. Yes, he had a good contribution in the last game, but I think in a final, you want your captain to step up. He is very talented. He's a great batsman. He's also experienced now. He's 29, 30 years old. He's been there, done that. He's played World Cup semi-finals. He understands pressure. So that's where you need a Hardik Pandya to step up. And if Hardik Pandya can step up, then it takes the pressure off Miller. It takes the pressure off Tewatia, Rashid Khan. So that's where you want someone thing. And like you say that you see in the past also when Shubman Gill hasn't performed, they have won games, and that's because of someone or the other holding their hand up. And tomorrow it might just well be Hardik Pandya, or it needs to be Hardik Pandya if Shubman Gill doesn't perform. Got to give credit to GT management to get a champion squad and team synergy in first 2 seasons. Punjab and Delhi don't have a clue for after 15 years. Yeah, 100%. You have to give them that compliment. Ki bhai, Punjab, Delhi, even RCB haven't won anything, and Gujarat have just come last year and they've already won a title in their finals again. It's incredible the way what they've done. Ashish Nehra has to take a lot of credit. Hardik Pandya has to take a lot of credit. Gary Kirsten has to take a lot of credit. So mere hisab se, I think it's been a wonderful journey for them so far, and it's just the beginning. Now it's just about building on this, making it a world-class franchise, making them unbeatable and dominant in years to come. It's with players that like they don't have like a MS Dhoni or Rohit Sharma or Virat Kohli. Yes, they do have Hardik Pandya, but they don't have those kind of level players. But people have chipped in, and today at this day I sit and I think Noor Ahmed, what a player. Josh Little, what a player. Vijay Shankar, he didn't do crap for us, but for Sunrisers, but he's killing it over there. Shubman Gill having the time of his life. So it's like apart from Shubman Gill, I think the other players who have performed, who played crucial parts, we didn't really expect them to. That's why I didn't have them in my top 4. I didn't know about Noor Ahmed will come in like this and they will play 2 foreign spinners. I didn't know that Josh Little will. I've seen Josh Little bowl. I've seen Noor Ahmed bowl, but I didn't know in Indian conditions, especially Josh Little would be this effective. So it's these fine tunings that they've done, these small changes that they've done. They let go of Ferguson purely on a tactical basis, not because Ferguson got injured, this or that, or anything like that. That was just luck in the end, and it didn't favor KKR. But it was because Ashish Nehra said that we were playing most of our games in Mumbai on hard surfaces. We need fast bowlers who hit the deck. But now we're going to play in different conditions. We're going to play in Ahmedabad a bit more, but we're going to play in Chennai. We're going to play in Hyderabad. They didn't play in Hyderabad, but those kind of conditions was a bit slower, and they need bowlers who can have variations. That's why they went for a Josh Little. So it's a proper strategy. They understand the situation. They do make changes. It's not like they haven't let go of players, and it's worked in their favor. it could have easily backfired on them. And like, how we say Shuman Gill left, KKR, Rashid, I think we would have said, Ki, bhai, why did you let go of Ferguson? He was your key bowler last year. He got you to the final and won you the championship. But it wasn't to be. They took horses for courses, took a bit of gamble, they took a bit of gamble, and it paid off for them. So credit to Gujarat. Sorry for not joining earlier lives, bro. थोड़ा busy हो गया. अरे भाई कोई बात नहीं यार, आप कभी भी आ सकते हैं. ऐसा कुछ सॉरी बोलने का क्या है. I'm really happy that आप आ गए before the final, और कल भी आप जुड़िए हमारे साथ. कल भी हम प्रीव्यू रिव्यू करेंगे होपफुली. पक्का करना तो पड़ेगा भाई, एंड इट्स गोना बी अ लॉट ऑफ फन. And yeah, really looking forward to it. Night of Champions Jiddha with Juice, bro, in the house. I missed a packed stadium entertainment. I missed. Yeah, he's there. My brother is at the stadium right now. He messaged me while he was going. I think he got pretty good tickets as well. Let's see if what the photos and videos show. But yeah, he is there at the stadium right now watching Night of Champions. Seth Rollins is the new heavyweight champion. I think that was the first card. So I'm not watching it right now, but Ashish has mentioned that. So yeah, like that is fun. I'm sure he's enjoying it right now. I wish I was there also. It's always good. I went to Royal Rumble in Saudi once, the first ever one in Jeddah. But yeah, Night of Champions normally has been in Riyadh. Now it's shifted to Jeddah this year, so it's good. The speciality of Dhoni, he can turn bang average bowler like Deshpande into gold. That is the point, man. That is the point. And Shivam Dubey, where was he? Everyone's saying Bekar hai na ye wo. He's turned him into such a proper batsman this season. Rahane, he's turned him from a test batsman to a T20 batsman, and that's the thing. He allows them to express themselves. He guides the players as well. It's not like his communication is key as well. If you see after games, if you see before, even during games, one thing that a piece of information that I learned from watching, I think Deepak Chahar's interview with Gaurav Kapoor and Breakfast Champions, he said that we have different groups. Like when we're sitting on at the dinner table, we have different tables. You have the foreign players sitting together. You've got the Indian experienced players sitting together, like the Rahanes, the Deepak Chahars himself, Jadeja, and these guys. Then you got the young players sitting together, and they're like looking up to these guys and everything. All excited, like, chatting away. And Dhoni always comes into the room and sits at that young table. He goes and sits with the youngsters who are like 20, 30 years younger to him, 20 years younger to him, or 15 years younger to him. He goes and sits on that table. He's talking to them, mingling with them, and that gives them a lot of confidence. इतना बड़ा अगर आदमी आपके साथ आके बैठ रहा, आपसे समझा रहा, आपको knowledge दे रहा, आप देखो, like, matches के बाद भी दूसरी teams वाले, it's like a concert, mini concerts रहते नहीं, like सब गैदर हो जा रहे हैं, या लेक्चर्स होते हैं कॉलेज में, वैसा होता है कि भाई पूरे स्टूडेंट्स है और मास्टर टीच कर रहा है. इट्स लाइक दैट. They're gathering there and thing, and that when you have that in your own team, you have someone like a Dhoni, and constantly during the game as well, he guides the Deshpande, he guides someone like a Tikshana, like a Pati Rana. These are young players. Someone, the wicketkeeper, is asking them where to pull. Oh, look, they're talented players, right? But at that age, they need a bit of guidance. He's giving them he's giving them that exact guidance that they need, and they're performing under pressure. It's hard to explain, but Dhoni's impact has been brilliant, whether we like it or not. Gill did a masterstroke for his career by moving from spin-friendly KKR to batting wicket of Ahmedabad. Nitesh bhai, you mentioned this point before as well, and it is an interesting way to look at it. Like, you and Shuman Gill, that's the thing. Like, right now, I'm not going to take anything away from him. He's been outstanding. Whatever the pitches are, he's been incredible. He's batted wonderfully well. Yes, his challenge will be on turning wickets. Like, we saw that also in a couple of matches at home. I remember against England in test matches, he did struggle against spin. When the ball swings, he will be tested there as well. But the talent is there, no doubt. He's only 23. He can work on these situations. He can work on playing against spin. He can work against the swinging delivery. And of course, there will be times he will not perform. There will be times he averages maybe 10 in a series. But the talent is there. There's no doubt. The shots are outstanding. The temperament is there. Whether it's chasing or whether it's setting a total, he understands the game situation. He's very aware of that. And I think all he can do is improve now from now on. Of course, there will be times where he will have dips. He will struggle, especially in difficult conditions. But like, that doesn't mean that he's not a talented player. I think there's still a lot of time on his hands, and we can see a lot to him. And the same thing was about with Virat Kohli, right? He's also smashing in good pitches and stuff. Then he struggled against Jimmy Anderson in overhead conditions where it was overcast, it was swinging. But then he worked on that, he came back, right? And that's what champion players do. You do have weaknesses. Everyone is human. Everyone will have issues. You're not going to be like the best player without any problems, but it's coming back. And what he's shown us this year is that he has that ability, he has that talent. He can be a match winner for India in the future. And now it's just about working on his weaknesses. And whenever whatever test comes up to him, whatever challenges comes up to him, even if he fails that, it's coming back and trying to succeed. That is going to be the key thing. Mentally, he has to be strong and ready for the fight. That's what how I'm looking at it from Shubman Gill's point of view. Also, speaking of what do you call it, matchups? Deepak Char versus Shubman Gill. That's a good matchup tomorrow. Deepak Char with the new ball has been really good since he's come back from injury. He's getting the ball to move a bit, and especially if Chennai bowls second, that will suit. I think. And Ahmedabad, you win the toss, you bat first. Of course, it's a final. Runs on the board will always help, but also we've seen in Ahmedabad second innings ball starts swinging. तो मेरे हिसाब से I think second innings में अगर आप bowling करें, it will suit you, and whoever is batting, it will be a bit of a challenge in the beginning to negate that new ball. Nitesh Bhai saying, will you have a session to discuss WTC final squad? Yes, we will have plenty of multiple sessions to leading up to the WTC. अब ये खत्म हो जाने दो कल. उसके बाद we will look forward to that. We'll have shorts also. We'll have different stories. We will do shows as well. We'll discuss the final squad. We'll talk about England as well, because all we've been doing the last few months is talking about India, but we will talk about not England, sorry, Australia. We'll talk about the opposition. We'll talk about Australia. We'll talk about England as well. The conditions over there, how it is at the Oval, what the overhead will be like, what the pitch might be like, and the opposition, the Australian team. If you haven't already, I recommend everyone to watch that Amazon documentary, The Test. The first and second season is also out, and you get a better understanding about the Australian cricket team, and it's a good build up to the WTC. I feel some cricket experts suggest that Rohit Kohli and other senior players should play more Ranji matches for their state. I think I know we're talking about, and I don't mind that. I'll be honestly, I don't mind that. Like if they go and play a Ranji Trophy, but they don't have time. They don't have time. I would love them to play county cricket. मेरे हिसाब से. I'm not a cricket expert, but I'm a passionate guy about cricket. I watch a lot of cricket, create content about cricket, but and I can be completely wrong, but I would like them to play county cricket. I would like them to play in different domestic leagues also, and in adverse conditions which are unfamiliar. Even if that's Ranji Trophy, in certain situations, if you have to prepare for a test, you go and play on a ranked turner, somewhere in India. That could be a possibility. Like what Pujara is doing right now. He's in England. He's trying to get used to the conditions. He's scoring runs. He's getting out. He's preparing for that WTC final. And I would love to see Indian players play more county cricket, even if it's the 100 also. That I would like. But county 4-day, 5-day cricket. Sachin, these guys used to go. Sachin used to play for Yorkshire. Ganguly used to play for Lancashire. Dravid also used to play for a county. I forgot, was it Surrey or who was it? I don't remember. But these guys used to go and play county cricket, and whether it's county or Ranji Trophy or anything, it's always good. There's no harm in that. It's just that we don't have time as Indian cricketers. The Indian team doesn't have as much time to do that. बट काउंटी में वो कंपटीशन नहीं है, बॉलर्स क्वालिटी लो है बहुत. भाई बोलते हैं ऐसा, लेकिन देखो अब शाहीन आ गया वहां पे खेल रहा, अब दूसरे बॉलर भी आएंगे. अगर इंडियन प्लेयर्स आए तो और भी अच्छे आएंगे, दूसरे प्लेयर भी आएंगे हर तरफ से. एंड इट्स नॉट ओनली अबाउट द क्वालिटी, इट्स आल्सो अबाउट द कंडीशंस, राइट? अबाउट प्लेइंग इन डिफरेंट सिचुएशंस. आप फुद्दू बॉलर से भी आउट हो जा सकते जब बॉल इतना स्विंग होता, राइट? रॉनी ईरानी आके 5 विकेट ले सकता है इंग्लैंड कंडीशंस में. तो इट्स नॉट ओनली अबाउट द क्वालिटी ऑफ द ऑपोजिशन, इट्स अबाउट अंडरस्टैंडिंग द कंडीशंस well. It's the pitches, how it behaves. And I know that Ibrahim Bhai said that the county cricket and international cricket is completely different. That is true. I know that, but still you're playing in a different माहौल अलग है आपका, conditions अलग है. So that is always a learning experience, in my opinion. And if Indian players go, then the दुनिया के दूसरे प्लेयर भी आएंगे. And this is just the start of the county season right now. That's why we see a bit less quality in bowling and everything. But you still have Smith playing there, Nasser is playing, Labuschagne is playing. These are good quality cricketers, so I don't think it's that poor of a standard. And when you play cricket every day in these conditions, it always will help you improve your game. And you're getting exposed to different people in your group, in the nets, even in the opposition. अलग-अलग किस्म के लोग खेलते हैं, अलग nationalities के लोग खेलते हैं, तो अच्छा रहता है वो. 2023 probably the last World Cup for Rohit, Virat, Jaddu. Yeah, I think so. 50 over World Cup. Maybe Virat Kohli can push to one if he does a Tendulkar, but it looks unlikely. But it might be the last World Cup for these guys, and that's why it's going to be a big, big, big tournament. It's just a few months away now. Time is flying. We're already end of May. We're getting to June, or yeah, the World Cup is going to come. We have to enjoy that, and it might be even the last WTC final. We don't know. Maybe for Rohit, maybe I don't know for Virat, but yeah, it might be the last WTC final as well. So it's going to be a big, big year incoming. Play the condition, games the game, game the game. Time to play the game. So yeah, that's what it is. कल के लिए the players that I'm watching out for, uh, I think, look, obviously you will probably go straight up if you want, like straight up picks. Go Conway and Shubman Gill. Just go with form. Go with how they played this season. They're opening, the batting. They have the best chance to score the most amount of runs for the teams. You go with that. But if you want to be a bit different, again, I would put my money on Hardik Pandya, and from CSK, I would go a bit different and go maybe a Moin Ali, Moin Ali or Jadeja, but Moin Ali probably bats a bit up the order, so you get more balls to consume, and maybe you will bowl a few overs as well. Yeah, I think that will be a differential pick for me. Maybe last for Rohit WTC, yes, he's already 35. He's going to be 36 this year, probably. Virat Kohli is going to be 35 end of this year. It could be, they're getting older now, and of course, the Virat Kohli though can still play, but I don't know what's gonna happen. Like, so we have to take it one game at a time. And tomorrow could be Dhoni's last game that we ever see him play on the field. His last IPL game. I remember the first time we saw the watch the IPL. We remember Dhoni. Second year Dhoni. It's been Dhoni every single year. So watching an IPL without Dhoni, he's been the constant in this tournament, and not seeing him next year will be a bit weird for sure. So make sure you guys enjoy that, enjoy the game, and yeah, like save that moment. MS Dhoni, maybe it's the last final. Whether he wins or loses, just enjoy him on the field. Top players nowadays sign short-term county deals and play more white ball compared to red ball. I think Shine will only play T20 plus than the 100, and then leave for Pakistan. Yeah, it could be. But I've seen him also play red ball cricket. There might be a few games they play red ball cricket. And look, if you, I'm also saying that you go and play the 100 and T20 plus. I'm not just limiting it to the red ball game. Yes, when you have a test series or a World Test Championship, you play red ball like what Pujara is doing. You go there and that's how you prepare. But you play white ball also. It makes you a better cricketer. I'm telling you, you play in different conditions. England अलग मौसम रहता, पिच अलग हो जाता, ये सब अलग हो जाता, अलग चैलेंज होता भाई. So go and play those tournaments also. I'm not saying that just limit yourself to red ball cricket. David Warner ka last WTC and World Cup. Yeah, and Steve Smith also potentially. Problem with Rohit is that he doesn't take his fitness seriously. I don't know if he doesn't take it seriously or not. Like, he is somebody, who seems a bit more laid back, but like, Sharma, like, he plays for India. He understands the responsibility. He's captaining the side. There's a lot of pressure on him. You can see that in the last year or so. I've seen reactions from him that I've never seen before. Normally, he's much more calm and collected. Even for Mumbai Indians, his persona is different, but when you're captaining India, it's a completely different ball game altogether, and we see that on his face. He's going to give his 100%, whether he's fully fit or not. I don't know, but he will give his 100% and make sure that he tries to lift both trophies. I just hope that he is available to play that WTC, is available to play that World Cup, and then we take it from there. Their main goal is to win the tournament. You see these guys give it their 100%. Whether it's Virat Kohli, Rohit Sharma, they always want to do things. They do get outplayed at times. They make mistakes in team selection. They make mistakes in field placements, but their goal is always to win. And I hope that they do well this year, because I don't know, it is coming to a certain time that we might not see them as often as we have over the last few years. We're so used to Rohit Sharma, Virat Kohli, and maybe it's just the last few times now. So we gotta enjoy these tournaments, and I hope that they do perform to our expectations. If you guys have any questions as well regarding the IPL or any other questions, let me know. I'll take them as well. I don't know if my co-host is joining me. He might make a late entry, but yes, if you guys do have anything you want to chat about, please feel free to let me know. Ashish. Oh my God, man. Ashish, you won't believe where my brother is sitting. Ashish, are you watching? He got VVIP tickets. My brother is right. That's him. He took this photo. He's right at the ring, man. He's at the ring. Ibrahim Bhai, you guys are watching. My brother is at the WWE Night of Champions. These guys got next level VIP tickets, bro. VVIP, man. This guy, oh my god, I didn't expect him. I'm getting major FOMO issues right now. Oh man, let me just message him. Wow, this is insane, crazy. Holy. Yeah, okay, sorry. Do you think the 100 might get scrapped in a couple of years? I'm not sure. Like, I think the popularity is slowly building. The thing with the 100 is, initially it was a different format and people don't like change, whether it's me, you, or anybody. The public, janta jo hoti hai, they don't really like change and it takes time to adapt. I know I still don't like that impact rule, that impact rule. That's also a change. We didn't like that. I didn't like it. But the 100, I've enjoyed it. I remember also last year, there was the second season. I asked my dad to watch it. In the beginning, he's like, "Kya to bhi hai ye, bekar ye wo." And then after the fourth, fifth game, he's on the TV, he's watching every game. The full crowds coming in. It's a different format. There's been like high scoring. There's been some crazy catches. It's a fast paced game. So it's fun, and like the T20 as well. If you remember, in 2003, 4, it started with the NatWest. It started in England. So England do have this have this ability to create these kind of formats and get the crowds in. We don't know what's going to happen in the future, 2 3 years. It might get scrapped or not, but I think the money they've invested, and like the fact that the English players are playing, whether it's the Butlers or the Archers when he was fit, Bairstows, all these guys were playing. So it makes it even more interesting for the locals to come and watch the game. And listen, cricket is the summer sport in England. Everyone talks about football, but football doesn't go on in July, August. Cricket goes on. Football finishes tomorrow, and once the football finishes, all eyes on cricket. England mein roz cricket chalta. You'll see red ball games, you'll see white ball games, you'll see a lot of tournaments. Abhi bhi chal raha by NatWest T20 Blast. Crowds will come in, and the 100th will be packed. And the way they're promoting it as well. I remember they got Harry Kane to come in. He did like a halftime show as well. They get like other social media influencers. The sidemen guys came. A lot of other people come in, and they're getting them to promote that tournament. Instagram influencers. So they are working and trying to improve this as much as they can. कौन गया है WWE Night of Champions देखने? भाई मेरा सग्गा भाई, my brother went to watch. He's there sitting in crazy seats है भाई. मैं इमेजिन ही कर, मेरे को पता नहीं, मैं समझा हम लोग जब गए थे रॉयल रंबल, हम लोग पीछे बैठे थे, तब मैं समझा वहीं बैठने वाले हैं, मगर अपना भाई जो है नेक्स्ट लेवल कर दिए. If you want football path in cricket, yes or not, for me, I want, because it will give quality cricket far better than bilaterals, but India players should play in all leagues. The problem is also the supply. The supply in football is far greater than the supply in cricket, and that is going to be the difference. You see, in football, you have got so many leagues, you got so many players. In cricket, like गिने चुने, अब IPL में देख लो, because of that foreign rule, because of extra teams, you're struggling to build teams. You have weaknesses in every team because you don't have those level of players to play competitive, and that's why we've seen like some teams dip really poorly, and even you will every team ko issue hai, and that is the difference. Whereas football, especially in the English Premier League or even other leagues, they have so much talent, so many players. We always say the English Premier League is the best league, right? But then Italy say Haaland, Germany say he's the best player this season, but he never played Premier League until this year. Last year he was in Germany, and no one used to really watch that league, but he was there playing and he was smashing it there as well. So you got like talents like these coming in the World Cup. We saw Enzo Fernandez, and now Chelsea bought him. So like you have players coming in and out in every single league, whereas in cricket, like there is limited supply, and that is the problem that I have. ECB are already considering scrapping it as they're not making profits than expected. I mean, if they're not making profits, then they might look to scrap it. But I think that the way they've set it right now, it is an attractive tournament. ये बात है limited players है. Yeah, भाई वही problem है. रॉयल रंबल या ग्रेटेस्ट रॉयल रंबल, भाई भाई क्या आप तो पूरा फॉलो करते हैं WWE. वो जो पहला हुआ था सऊदी में, मैं गया था तब. अभी मेरे भाई के साथ ही गया था. अभी मैं हूं नहीं वहां पे, मगर माय ब्रदर वेंट विद his friends, they went to watch the Night of Champions, and they're there right now. I think fights chal rahe hain wahan pe, on air situation abhi. But yeah, they're killing it, man. Ringside, they're very close to the ring. बहुत ज्यादा close है. Oh my god. Uh, Ashish, he's right there, bro. It's like he's watching on TV. IPL कौन जीतेगा? गुजरात टाइटंस भाई, मैं बोल रहा हूँ गुजरात टाइटंस. बहुत 50-50 कॉल है. कुछ भी हो सकता है, मगर मैं गुजरात टाइटंस की तरफदारी करूँ. दे प्लेइंग एट देयर होम ग्राउंड एंड इट माइट जस्ट बी पासिंग ऑन द बैटन. तो लेकिन कुछ भी होता है, एमएस धोनी माइट हैव समथिंग एल्स टू से, ही माइट हैव सम other plans in mind. So yeah, I think yeah, GT भाई, मेरे को बॉलिंग बहुत अच्छी दिखती है. आप देखो वो लास्ट गेम में भी मुंबई की इतनी तगड़ी बैटिंग लाइनअप थी. या दे वर चेसिंग 230 व्हिच मेक्स इट ऑलमोस्ट इम्पॉसिबल टू चेस. बट जो नूर अहमद और राशिद जो कंट्रोल करे गेम राइट इन द मिडल ओवर्स, दैट वाज एक्सेप्शनल. फिर आके अपना मोहित शर्मा 5 विकेट ले लिया. So I just feel that the bowling is really solid. WWE is as fake as VVS Lakshman. Springbat conspiracy. Yeah, bro, we love it though. We love it. Fake रहने ये रहने कुछ भी रहे. I mean, I don't follow it as much, to be honest, right now. I don't really follow. I have a vague following, but when I was a kid, that was my favorite thing, man. Whether it was fake, I know it was fake, but we didn't give a crap at that time, but we just want to see Rock, Stone Cold, Triple H. So excited. Monday Night Raw जब शुरू होता था, जब हम लोग छोटे थे, मैंने बोला था ना जीटी अहमदाबाद में अनबीटेबल है. आप बोले थे भाई, और बिल्कुल सही बोले आप, अनबीटेबल थे है. उन लोग जबरदस्त खेल रहे वहां पे. होम कंडीशंस उन लोग को समझ में आ गया. शुभमन गिल तो भाई ये बैक पॉकेट में लेके फिर रहा है ये पिच को. उसको समझ में आ गया कि रन्स कैसा बनाना है, शतक कैसा मारना है ये पिच पे. एंड yeah, they are completely dominating teams. But look, again, it's going to be a challenge. They're playing against the greatest captain the IPL has seen. They're playing against MS Dhoni, CSK, the experienced players. Jadeja भी है वहां पे. आपके क्या बोलते हैं, सो टैलेंटेड प्लेयर्स, बॉलर्स भी है. तीक्षणा है आपके, प्रति राणा है आपके, क्या बोलते हैं, सो बैटिंग में भी रहाने, राइडू. सो इट्स गोइंग टू बी अ गुड कॉन्टेस्ट. आई फील कॉन्टेस्ट तो अच्छा होने वाला है. इट वोंट बी इजी फॉर गुजरात दिस फाइनल. आई होप इट्स अ क्लिफ हैंगर, सुपर ओवर. आई से दिस एवरी सिंगल टाइम, बट या आई होप इट गोज डाउन टू द वायर कि भाई अच्छा मैच होना चाहिए. एंड enjoy करेंगे हम लोग, hopefully. Potentially the last time MSD is at the oh my god. मैं चाहता हूँ गिल 130 रन बनाए. भाई बना तो सकता है, अगर बना दिया तो विराट कोहली का तोड़ देगा रिकॉर्ड, इसलिए आप शायद चाह रहे हैं. बना तो सकता है वो, लेकिन मुश्किल है. But still, even if he doesn't make it, it's been a season to remember for Shubman Gill. Outstanding, probably one of the most best batting performances after Virat Kohli in 2016. This is probably one of the top batting performances we've seen in the IPL. The consistency, the timing, the shot selection, everything has been outstanding. Becky Lynch was, oh no way, man! Saudi में लड़कियां उड़ रहे हैं. Oh my god! I got him. ये क्या हो गया? I got my brother to send. Oh, Becky Lynch. Trish Stratus is my favorite, man. Trish Stratus. That's why I got excited. Sorry, Ibrahim bhai. She's a goat, man, of wrestling. Trish Stratus. Still 45. Yeah, sorry, I got distracted. Ibrahim bhai, don't send these kind of comments. मेरा दिमाग इधर उधर चले जा रहा भाई. I'm joking, but yes, शुभमन गिल का वही, अगर 130 मारा तो रिकॉर्ड तोड़ सकता है, मगर ऑरेंज कैप, उसके बाद पर्पल कैप भी देख लो आप. रेस पूरे गुजरात के ही है, एंड इट जस्ट शोज कि क्या बॉलिंग लाइनअप है भाई उन लोगों की. एंड इट्स अ यूनिट. इट्स नॉट जस्ट शमी, इट्स नॉट जस्ट राशिद. Bro, we had Rashid for 4 or 5 years. We went to the top 4 because of him and everything, but we didn't cross the line. Here, they because he has Noor Ahmed in support. He has Shami. Everyone is contributing. Everybody has chipped in and done really well. लड़कियां लड़ रही पूरे कपड़े पहन के. अच्छा, वही बोल रहा हूँ मैं. शौक में आ गया लड़कियां कैसे लड़ रहे हैं. लास्ट टाइम मैं गया तो लड़कियां थे नहीं, अलाउड नहीं थे. अभी थोड़ा चेंज हो गया माहौल शायद, बट या कपड़े पहन के लड़ रहे हैं तो चेंज हो रहा है भाई, स्लोली. But yes, I was saying, अरे गज्जू भाई आप भी यार, हॉकी देखते हो मुस्तफा भाई? नहीं सर, मैं बस वो ओलंपिक्स जब इंडिया खेलती देख लेता हूँ, नहीं तो हॉकी नहीं देखता. मैं देखता हूँ बास्केटबॉल, फुटबॉल, क्रिकेट, टेनिस। टेनिस विंबलडन ज़्यादा फ़ॉलो करता हूँ। अब फ्रेंच ओपन आई विल ट्राई एंड सी इफ आई कैन फ़ॉलो। यूएस ओपन, विंबलडन ये 2 देखता हूँ मैं, बट विंबलडन मेरे को बहुत पसंद। और क्या स्पोर्ट्स देखता हूँ यार, डब्ल्यूडब्ल्यूई कभी-कभी देख लेता हूँ मैं, यूएफसी कभी-कभी देख लेता हूँ। दिस इज़ थर्ड Saudi show ladies are fighting. Oh, but those were in Riyadh, right? So I didn't know. I know the last I saw in Abu Dhabi they were fighting. I didn't know. Yeah, I had no clue. I had no clue. Because the last time I was in Jeddah, they weren't fighting. So good to see. Good to see. But yeah, I'll remember. I don't know if you have. I'll send you the photos and videos, or put it somewhere on Instagram or something. But these are really good seats, man. Seth Rollins. Seth Rollins, man. Oh my God! You just saw Triple H from so close. Holy crap! Triple. सॉरी फॉर द डिस्ट्रैक्शन, बट हाँ, कल का मैच भाई, कल का मैच आप देखो, प्रीव्यू भी करेंगे, होपफुली फैज भाई आएंगे कल सुबह में, फिर दोपहर शाम में, सॉरी इंडिया टाइम, और फिर शाम में फिर से हम लोग आएंगे, एंड वी होप दैट it'll be a good game. We'll cover that. There's a short that we put on Shubman Gill. Hopefully we'll have a key battles as well, short that we'll put up later on in the night. And yeah भाई, इंडिया में भी WWE क्यों नहीं होती भाई? एक बार कुछ इवेंट हुआ था, फिर उसके बाद पता नहीं, मे बी लॉजिस्टिक्स का इशू हुआ, या वो वहाँ पे मार्केट तो बहुत अच्छी है, इंडिया का पोटेंशियल है भाई वहाँ पे, लाइक क्राउड्स तो आएंगे, तो मेरे हिसाब से आई डोंट नो क्यों रेगुलरली नहीं हो रहा, बट आई रिमेंबर देयर वाज सम इवेंट दैट द रेसलर्स वेंट एंड एवरीथिंग। सऊदी में तो अब कंसिस्टेंट हो गया भाई, हर साल आ रहा है अब तो, it's a big market that they're exploring. Man, these tickets, bro. आई थिंक डब्ल्यूबी हो गया इंडिया, पता नहीं कौन सा टूर्नामेंट मैंने देखा था, हाँ कुछ हुआ था, ट्रिश जस्ट बीट बैक, लेट्स गो ट्रिश स्ट्रैटिस, मैन, that's my gal. Imagine cricket coaches getting sacked like football manager. If that was reality, Dravid would get sacked 3 times already. I mean, that's a good way to look at it. The thing is also, I think the involvement of a coach in football is much more. There's more responsibility for him. Whereas in cricket, it is the captain which does more the thing. And cricket is generally a game where there is a bit more patience. There is a bit more sabr in terms of backing the captain or the coach. Whereas football, it's become like that now, man. Before it was different, but now it's like, hard dominate. If you do not perform, you get out very quickly. WWE are coming to India in September. There you go. कौन पूछ रहे थे? गज्जू भाई आ रहे हैं, आप ले लो टिकट्स, ले लो टिकट्स. It's always good, man. It's always good to see live sporting events. मजा तो आता भाई. Any few other questions, and you guys have anything to ask me, please do ask me, and then we'll jump up. We have a football show in half an hour, Chasing Green Arrows. It was going to be our last deadline show. If you guys like football, if you like fantasy league, even if you don't play fantasy Premier League, you can join us. We will discuss the games. I will be behind the scenes producing it, but we have Dean Jones, Gianni Batice, who are football experts and FPL experts as well, and yeah, they will give you their analysis and their predictions for the last game week of the season. Yes, anything else you guys want to talk about, please do let me know. And after the IPL, after our IPL final, we will start looking forward to the WTC. International cricket will be on the agenda. We'll hopefully be tracking all the news and coverage from England. Whatever we can get, we'll get it to you guys. Make sure you like and subscribe, share this, friends and families, share this link with your friends and family, and enjoy. I hope you enjoy the content. If you have any questions, comments, anytime, any suggestions, we're always willing to take it, and we really appreciate all you guys who keep coming, man, every day. जितने भी लोग आते हैं, थोड़े रहने दो, कुछ भी रहने दो भाई, like मजा आता आप लोगों के साथ, and अलग अलग सीखने को मिलता. It's been a very good season so far, and I've really enjoyed it. भाई मैं चाहता हूँ रेसलमेनिया इंडिया में हो भाई, नेवर से नेवर, हो सकता है भाई क्या? मैं तो कभी भी दुनिया में आपको, लाइक मैं हुआ पैदा सऊदी में, मैं रहा सऊदी में, पूरी स्कूलिंग वहीं किया 18 साल, so I would have never thought there would be WWE in Saudi. I would never think Trish Stratus is going to be fighting in Jeddah, my hometown. There's no way. So भाई रेसलमेनिया भी हो सकता है इंडिया में, क्यों? You just gotta believe. You don't know what's going to happen. Cristiano Ronaldo is playing in Saudi Arabia. Like, come on. I never thought that we're growing up in that place. Bro, what do I do other than YouTube, man? That's mostly it, man. There's like football, cricket, do some writing for different websites as well, and mostly in content creation, in production. I do have family businesses as well, but I'm not as involved. My brother and dad take care of that. But yeah, it's morely sports content, man. Subah se sham. So yeah, like, but there's football as well. There is cricket as well. So yeah, and like, I'm like just learning, man, learning. I'm still new to this game. I'm not that as experienced as like, but alhamdulillah, we've got some really good opportunities. We've met the sports Yari people. We've met Kuldeep Yadav. We've met in GT20. We got to interview a lot of cricketers, Shahid Afridi and these guys, and we're just lucky. We're learning, and then hopefully we improve this and become full-fledged content creators, and you see us all the time, hopefully. विनेश भाई, तो आप बैक करते रहिए हमको, एंड विल टेक इट फ्रॉम देयर, विल सी हाउ इट गोज. कोशिश करते रहना पड़ता है, एंड देन कुछ भी हो सकता है भाई लाइफ में. कल धोनी खेलेगा कि भाई, क्या सवाल है, क्या हुआ धोनी को, ये बोलो. इंजरी तो मेरे को नहीं दिख रही, ऐसा कैसा कहीं को बोलते रहे. खेलना तो जरूरी है भाई उसको, unless you have some information that I don't have. MSD should be playing tomorrow. It's most likely his last IPL final, his last IPL game, it looks like it, in my opinion. तो मेरे हिसाब से तो उन्हें खेलने वाला तो है. तो अगर he has to play, bro, 100%, unless you have some information that I don't have. MSD will be playing tomorrow, bro. I don't see otherwise. I don't see anything else. MS Dhoni versus Hardik Pandya, the principal versus the apprentice, the student. It's going to be a good battle. कुछ लोग बोल रहे थे धोनी नहीं खेलेगा भाई. अब ये मुझे ये नहीं पता कि रूमर है, ऐसी बोल रहे हैं बात करने के लिए. I don't know, but I do not, unless he's injured, कुछ serious है तो ठीक है, but I do not see him not playing. Worst comes to worst, उन्हें कीपिंग तो कर लेंगे भाई, कैप्टनसी भी कर लेंगे मेरे हिसाब से. तो मुझे कोई इन्फॉर्मेशन नहीं है इस बारे में, तो या मेरे हिसाब से तो खेलेगा भाई. But let's see what happens tomorrow. Thank you guys for joining. It's been a good hour. बहुत मजा आया. कल मिलेंगे हम लोग प्रीव्यू और रिव्यू के लिए. मेक श्योर आप लाइक और सब्सक्राइब करो, और ये शॉर्ट्स वॉट्स पे भी आप आइए और देखिए, वो भी शेयर करो अपने दोस्तों के साथ, और प्यार बांटते रहिए. एंड होपफुली वी सी यू गाइस टुमारो. टेक केयर ऑफ योरसेल्व्स. जस्ट टेक द लास्ट, जो उन्हें जीटी वाले मैच में 4 मिनट मैच रुकवाया था, इसके लिए अच्छा, हाँ रुकवाया था, बट आई डोंट नो मैन. आई जस्ट थिंक ही इज गोना प्ले. अभी तो प्रेस कॉन्फ्रेंसेस में इसमें उसमें तो कुछ आया नहीं, तो मेरे हिसाब से धोनी खेलेगा. मुझे तो ऐसे ही लग रहा है भाई. अगर कुछ इन्फॉर्मेशन आए तो फिर हम बता देंगे आप लोगों को, सोशल मीडिया पे डाल देंगे. और या अभी तक तो मुझे ऐसा कोई इन्फॉर्मेशन आया तो नहीं. लेकिन देखेंगे, कल देखना पड़ेगा. टॉस पे मालूम हो जाएगा, आइडिया आ जाएगा हमको कि भाई खेल रहा नहीं खेल रहा, बट मोस्ट लाइकली खेलेगा. It should be a cracker of a game. Looking forward to it. I think it's been a great IPL so far. I mean, not the greatest, but it's been good. It's been good. It's been a good 2 months, and we will talk about our journey tomorrow as well and discuss the moments of the season, what we enjoyed as well, covering and everything. So do join us with that and share your journey of this IPL as well. Thank you so much, guys. Take care and have a good rest of the evening.